Hi guys, welcome to an episode of The Road to Glory, which is the Draft to Glory for me. This is what we do. We have fun doing it. We win a lot of drafts, but obviously get a lot of complaints along the way. Now, we're not currently making money, as you guys can see. A lot of the players here are selling for very minimal value. We list up some other players now to try and sell, but literally pennies are coming back into the series, and it's looking like we're taking a defeat in terms of trying to get big value coins in the draft. So if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes or cheap game codes, go and check out G2A.com. Their links down below. If we try and hit over 3,000 likes, that would be brilliant. And guys, subscribe to me if you are not subscribed already. So formation, we've got the 3-4-1-2, the 4-3-4-2-1, and the holding. I think I'm going to do the 3-4-1-2 today. Yesterday we did a South American draft. The day before that we did a what draft did we do then? European. And this draft I don't have any aim for it, so I might, seeing what we're dependent on, full European again. It doesn't help what I wanted to do, but I should go for a non-World Cup draft. Let's see what we get. I don't really know which way we're going to go. Non-World Cup draft, anyone to throw in there? No. Griezmann's obviously the best, but there's a 94 Harry Kane there. I think I've used him so many times this week, and I'm probably going to continue using him because he is a sick player. I might be able to link him up with some nice other players. Shevchenko, Messi, Ronaldo. I'm going to take that 95 Ronaldo over Shevchenko, just for the strong link to Gareth Bale. Swap them two round. And then I don't know what I can get here to help out, but we'll see. Marco Reus, Rodriguez, Mata. Obviously, Marco Reus is going to be the choice for me there. It might be a high-rated team, but like no chemistry. Koke, only really player we can take for that position. I've never seen that card before, so this will be the first time I'm using him. Kroos is a brilliant one, as he obviously links with Germany, with Reus and the Real Madrid player as well. On the left-hand side, we're getting Luka Modric as well. That is a nice. That is a nice team. It's a nice team up until this point. Until there, yeah, we got quite far. So we got Wes Morgan, and no other players, no Spanish either, have we? Oh yeah, we got one Spanish. We can take Navas. I do not want him in my team. We've got Chiarte, another Spanish as well. Winston Reid and Chiarte. I'm going to have to go with pace, guys. I'm going to go with that Chiarte card over Winston Reid. Winston Reid's a good player. And then in the middle, we've got Vincent Kompany, who wouldn't do much for me as much as that Fernandez card will. So I'm going to go with Fernandez just to try and maybe switch, maybe try and give us something to change the team into. And we've been given a sick goalkeeper as well. So we've got Oblak. So that's a brilliant starting 11. Apart from the fact we do not have any super subs in there. So I'm going to pick the defenders first. See if we can get new centre-backs. Milner, Telles, Zegala. I'll go with Telles for no apparent reason, and he's just Brazilian. Looks a good card. Mangala, Dani Alves, Daley Blind. Mangala? Mangala for now. Premier League centre-back. Do not really know what is going down. This isn't good. This isn't good. I don't want to spend... Oh, my days. We've got an informed Silva. We'll take him. Let's see if we get his goalkeeper now. Is a goalkeeper going to be a good pick? It's not bad. We get a German. And a higher rated card as well. But I don't think he'll make any difference. But he is a higher rated card anyway. With the 94 rated to Stegen. In the midfield, we've got Asensio, Son. Son at left midfield. Sigurdsson at Cam. I might go with Asensio now because he might become key. And obviously Gomez is pretty good, but I might take that Asensio. Mbappe right wing, Aspas right wing, Salah right wing. We'll go with Mbappe as a super sub as well. So what would that change? Takes us to 89. Chemistry there. It's just basically looking to get rid of our striker Harry Kane. Even though, ooh, Iniesta, Lionel Messi. We'll take Lionel Messi. I don't know how... I think if I was going to play it, I'd probably swap them two round, take him out and put him in there. Or would I keep him there? 88 chem. Don't know yet. Don't know yet. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. We've still got changes to make. If it throws players our way, it gives us Lukaku, Mane, Lucas. We'll go with Lukaku for the rating. Begovic, Muller, Coutinho left wing. And he would get full chem as well. But then that Muller card. I'm going to see if that Muller card will have done anything. So if I put him there, take him out, it drops us down chemistry. And that doesn't do anything at all. Anyways, because he's right mid. We'll end up changing this back anyway. We've got so many high-rated players in this team already. It's ridiculous. And it continues. Right mid, left mid. Oh, left mid. Hey, this might have worked in our favour. Apart from the fact he's not French, but 88. We need some definite changes. Oh, Son as well. What the hell are all these players it's throwing my way? Apart from the defence, guys, this is nuts. Because now we could have had Harry Kane and Son. I don't think I took a Cam. Let's see who the last pick is. I don't really know which way we're going to go with this. It's not throwing anyone high rated our way apart from Gomez. Ntep and Perrin. So we'll take Perrin for rating. But I think we are pretty high rated anyway. I'm probably going to make a lot of changes to this team now. Because I can probably see a lot. But we're at 192 there. But the rating's not up. Maybe taking him out doesn't change chem. The defense is garbage. I will not lie. The defense is very, very garbage. So 7, 9, 7. 88 chem. What's the highest? So if we put in, say if I swap them two over and go Heung-min Son. 83. If we went with Lionel Messi, how we had it before, putting him in there, Asensio in cam, 87, and left mid was Koke, I think it was, 88. And I think I swapped. No, I kept it like that, didn't I actually swap him round. 90. 90 chem, but what would put for him in there? He knocks it up by 1, so he's on 3. So have we got any players who can play striker and get chemistry? I might just throw Lukaku in there on 4 chem. We'll do a throw Harry Kane in there and 4 chem. We're at 91. We're not going to get the chemistry. We've got 4. The defense is absolutely garbage, but the rest of the team is pretty sick. Like that. I could play. I don't have any CDMs, do I? No. Left mid. I think that might be it. I'm probably missing a really obvious choice here. But I can't see it. I can't see it. I may as well... no, it doesn't really matter. There's no German players to put at the back. The defence is atrocious. We're going to have to try our hardest here. But 92 chem. And I think that's the best I can get. I probably made some really stupid choices. I know the defence weren't gifted. Goalkeepers were. But we've got a lot of nice cards in there as well. So what we're going to do is we are going to try and get chemistry up to at least 95. La Liga is not appeared. So 91, 92, 91, 91, 91. So we could put... Well, who was the 92 guy? It was a German, wasn't it? Yeah, and Ken would go up with using Muller up front as well. Or maybe not, actually, maybe not. So we'll go with the German chemistry. And that's a draft on 92 rated, 92 chem. But so many high-rated players in there, it's unbelievable. The aim is to score as many goals as we can and try and defend as best as we can as well. It's going to be a hard task. It is going to be a very, very hard task. But hopefully, we can pick up the draft win. Let's get into it, guys. See how we do, and hopefully the team can perform awesome and maybe try and stop us conceding loads of goals. So guys, moving on into the first game of the draft, up against a similar formation, same formation in fact, with Shaqiri, Lukaku, Aguero, Aubameyang, Lanzini, who we used yesterday, I think, Herrera, Kante, Walker, Rojo, who is that? Don't know that centre-back, and De Gea in net as well. Now, in the first couple of minutes, guys, bombing down the wing with Cristiano, turns inside, gets unlucky for my opponent just to clear it into space. After I thought I was picking up a nice attack, but you can see we're still constantly putting the pressure on my opponent, and we finally do break through. Lukaku with a front forward fake shot, and the low-driven shot does make it 1-0 in the 7th minute of the game. Lukaku, we know how dangerous he is, even though chemistry was a little bit of an issue to him. Lukaku again driving forward, so fast, so strong. Defenders committing, and we're able to put it underneath the keeper, but the keeper saves it. But somehow it bounces back to us, and we're able to get the rebound in to make it 2-0 in this match. Very, very nice goal. And I was happy to be able to get us that 2-goal lead so early on. Lukaku carrying the ball into Ronaldo's path. Ronaldo works the space. He's able to cut inside, and you can see working in the space to get the perfect shot off, which he does into the bottom corner. 21st minute, and that is 3-0. Romelu and Ronaldo pairing up brilliantly and causing damage to my opponent's defence, which is always nice to get a good first round game out of the way before progressing through to potentially harder matches. You can see the ball whipped into the back post, nice control, but it's intercepted by my opponent. Ball bounces outside Modric to Ronaldo, Ronaldo to Koke. Doesn't get the first shot in the back of the net, but the second one he does. 4-0. In the 27th, we're pushing towards getting that rage quit, guys, and we're able to get it in the well, directly afterwards, guys. A chip over from the kickoff gives us that 5th goal. The opponent is pressed the start button to start the process of leaving the game. And this would see us obviously save a nice 60 minutes of this game and progress through. So you can see the start button was pressed. It finally does go into the pause, and squad Ewan, I don't know how to say that name, does disconnect. And sees us into the quarter-final. Quarter-final opponent. Yep, that attack is pretty brutal. With Perisic, Perisic, Higuain, Mbappe, Pogba, Marquisio, Brozovic, and also Alex, Sandro, Benatia, Bailey, and Valencia, just his outfield players. So nice, dangerous players in his team, and you can see he gets off to a nice start, guys, with a fast pass and play. Ball bounces outside to Valencia, who carries it in, is able to whip it in, and we clear it, bounces to Pogba, and what a goal that is, guys, to put my opponent 1-0 up in the 26th minute of the game. Now, usually at this point, this is where we usually got 1 or 2 goals for us in draft, but to have my opponent scoring a goal like that and hold me to a clean sheet at this stage, it was going to be a struggle. Now, we are on the attack. We do finally get a free kick outside the area. From distance, Ronaldo and the players doing the overlap. He didn't go to Ronaldo. You see, Ronaldo gets a free run. He finally sees him. Ronaldo with the turn, fake shot round the defenders, and a brilliant outside foot finish makes it 1-0 in the 37th minute of the game. Ronaldo doing the business and bringing us back to level terms. The next highlight is from just before half time, guys, and it's from the corner. Modric cuts on the inside, whips it to the back post, and we do finally get a header in the back of the net, with Gareth Bale making it 2-1 just before half-time. So we've got the goal, we're in the lead, and we actually get another attack before half-time, guys. Nice bit of skill by Ronaldo into Messi. Messi it through to Lukaku, front forward fake shot, and the low-driven shot does make it 3-1 just before half-time. And we had gone from 1-0 1-0 down after that insane Pogba shot to 3-1 up. So we had got the confidence. He was pushing players out, obviously going for the goals, which he should be at this stage, but he was leaving big gaps, and the ball inside to Ronaldo here, and brilliant turn, squares over. I could have shot really, but Lukaku does make it 4-1 in the 65th minute, and did seal. Looked like we'd sealed this game from this highlight. So Lukaku and Ronaldo yet again doing the business, but I wanted this opponent to leave. That wasn't to be the case. We weren't saving any minutes, and from kickoff, guys, Bale with the ball gets it on the inside to Mbappe over to Higuain, and Higuain gets a simple finish, just bringing that easy goal back, you know. So from 4-1 to 4-2, I wanted to go on and make sure the goals were going to be clear, and Messi with the shot from distance fails, but he bounced to Cruz, who hits it from distance as well, in off the post. He makes it 5-2. And finally, we had settled down, guys, and we had been able to progress through to the semi-final after a very, very difficult game against FC United, 5-2 victory, and some nice goals scored by us. And you can see we're more dominant on the attack as well. This game, obviously, Aguero, Messi, Benzema, Marquisio, Florenzi, Coutinho, Bale at left back, Sergio Ramos, Azpilicueta, Valencia, and Adan as well. Nice team, nice little hybrid, even though the chemistry was affected a little bit. Now we press start to make some changes. I forgot to do it before the game kicked off. Ball through to Messi. Messi with a nice bit of dribbling gets it over and gets it back from Aguero. He makes it 1-0 in the 6th minute of the game. Now if you guys play draft on Xbox especially, you might know that when it gets to this stage and you do go 1-0 down, usually the game freezes. Thankfully this one didn't, because Luka Modric with the dribble and the shot makes it 1-1 in the 8th minute of the game. So basically an instant reply from what my opponent had done, but he was dangerous on the attack. He was actually a very, very good player, so we were looking like potentially, especially with the 3 at the back formation, we could have potentially gone out because we're getting done as well. Ball through to Aguero. Aguero makes it 2-1 in the 15th minute, and I was like, I don't really understand what's going on here. I can't stop these front 3 from getting the ball forward, but we're having fun on the attack. Messi. Ball into Ronaldo, Ronaldo to Lukaku. Lukaku tries to get the ball over but fails, and that allows my opponent to pick it up in the midfield and start his own attack. Nice 1-2, picks it off by Messi, through to Lukaku. Lukaku by himself, waiting for the run, gets it through to Messi. Messi makes it 2-2 in the 32nd minute. So we tied the game back up in a short space of time, but I was not comfortable in my opponent and the attacks he was having. We intercept a nice ball there, get it to Ronaldo, through to Messi. Lukaku's way back, so he got no strength. So Messi had to go alone. He does nice. He cuts on the inside, squares it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo makes it 3-2 and gives us the lead in the first half. Nice goal, and we just had to continue playing like that and hopefully try and defend as well, because defending was very difficult against my opponent's players. And you can see, yeah, again, defending nicely, catching him on the counter, ball through to Son, who was coming on as a sub. Son running by himself, cuts it on the inside to Messi. Messi back to Son, Son to Ronaldo. Ronaldo with the patience, and El Tornado goes for a shot, which is saved by the keeper and does go out for a corner. I won't show that because I do like to do El Tornados, as it seems to be a very beneficial way of getting some goals. Modric inside to Lukaku, nice turn back. Lukaku with the ball to the back post. It bounces over, well, it doesn't, it just goes over the defender's head, and Heung-min Son volleys it into the back of the net, making it 4-2 before half-time. And then we continue into half-time. Messi with the ball, nice bit of dribbling, confusing the defenders and midfielders. Ball through to Lukaku to Ronaldo. Ronaldo back to Lukaku. Lukaku waiting for the space to open up. It was, but it wasn't in the right time to take the shot. But you can see his strength and his dribbling, guys, is pretty good as Lukaku gets it into Messi to Ronaldo. Ronaldo to Messi. Messi to Lukaku. And that is a nice goal. Even though Lukaku was messing around with the ball at the early stages, we do finally make it 5-2 and put ourselves in position to going into the final of the draft. But from kickoff, yes, from kickoff yet again, Messi with the ball gets tackled, and I thought we were going to be maybe conceding a goal at this stage, but finally we were able to shut it down, because you guys know about kickoff goals. They are very prominent in FIFA 18. Lukaku with the ball to Son. Son back inside the area, oh, just outside the area. Nice fake shot, nice bit of dribbling inside the area now. Nice roulette. He's able to square it over, and Lukaku back to Messi. Messi makes it 6-2. That was the game tied up, guys. There's only one more highlight from this game to come. We made it to the draft final for the midweek draft, which is always nice. And it was basically us messing around in defence, guys. trying to get the ball back. We get tackled, ball to Aguero, through to his other player Aguero with a nice rocket into the side net, and does make it 6-3 in the 90th, but it was too little too late, and that is us through into the draft final. So we had to, obviously we conceded a lot of goals in today's draft. It has been a hell of a draft in terms of conceding goals, but we have got a 3 at the back formation, so it was to be expected, but thankfully we're scoring more goals than conceding. But look at that for a team to finish off with, guys. Ronaldo, Neymar, Mbappe, Isco, Modric, Kante, Bailly, Azpilicueta, Sergio Ramos, Gareth Bale, and he got unfortunate. The team would have been sick, but he got absolutely screwed with the goalkeeper positioning, as he does have a silver. But a ball into the back post, guys, saved by Ronaldo and put in. We were 1-0 down. I didn't know what was going on. He was literally pinging the ball. He was a very strange player in the terms of, I wasn't expecting someone to play like this, but we were literally getting done with such a direct attack, and I couldn't handle it, and it was literally just running at me, which was causing the problems. Ronaldo picks up the ball. He makes it 2-0 in the 11th minute. I was like, damn, we are going to go for a... Looking like we're going to be going for a loss here. But we did get a consolation goal in the 29th minute, guys, and you can see, well, not really a consolation goal, but a goal back, and it's Messi with a dribble, gets it inside to Modric to Ronaldo with a turn, and the shot makes it 2-1. So his 2-goal lead was cut short, and thankfully we were back into the game, because he was peppering my goal, and I was struggling to defend against a direct play that he was doing. You guys will have come up against people like that before. It can be pretty frustrating, and when you're not used to the way people play, like, look at how fast, literally 2 passes, and he's through. Ronaldo this time cuts back. We were able to get the ball off Ronaldo. A nice tackle from our player into Modric to Lukaku waiting for the overlapping run, doesn't see it, finally gets it on the inside, over to Ronaldo to Modric by himself, back to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo does make it 2-2 before half time. So we're able to reset the scoreline, get it back to what we're comfortable with, and now try and pursue our dream of winning the draft, guys. And it come direct from half time, actually. Ronaldo to Lukaku to Heung-min Son with a shot, and the goal makes it 3-2 and puts us up in the game, even though we were potentially looking like we could have been losing it if my defence didn't shut down. Son collects an over top through ball, whips it into the middle, bit of bad defending by my opponent, bounces to Lukaku back to Royce to Bale, and Bale makes it 4-2, guys. We did able to get a 2-goal lead. The start button was pressed by my opponent. And that was the draft victory, guys. We only had to get to 4 goals. It took us long enough. It could have been a game we easily lost, but we do pick up the victory. As you can see, he did press the start button, and then during the start button, he did quit a few seconds later. So there we are, guys. A draft final victory today for the midweek draft. Hopefully, we can get something decent from the pack. So, guys, we pick up a draft victory with one of the best drafts I've used in a long time. Individually brilliant midfield and defence. Heung-min Son coming as a sub, did the business, and we were 2-0 down in this game, but do pull it back to 4-2, and that's when he decides to quit. I didn't actually see whether it was a freeze quit or not. We just left. But you can see 5-0, 5-2, 6-3 and 4-2 as the final results for today. And we get, bang, rare players pack and a gold pack. You keep giving me these good packs, guys, but you never give me anything decent in them. So hopefully that can be the change today. In our first pack, we don't get anything nice from it. We've also completed some stuff as well. So we've got Fernandez and a Wolves away kit, 2 other players which we'll get rid of, make some money from them. Getting rid of that and that. We've also I'm going to see what other packs we've got as well and save that rare player pack for a sec. 6 things have sold, which are Sousa, him, and then that's it, innit? Yeah. Rest is going to be minimum value, trying to get rid of stuff because at the current moment, nothing is worth any money. So we're at a deficit so far, guys. We're looking to make about 10,000 coins, all in all, from what we've done in this draft. We've done 2 things as well, which are daily objectives. So we've got use your head, 800 coins, a little bit of the money back, and 16 matches. And that gets a lone icon as well, so that's not bad at all. Obviously, it's a free one, but there's could be something in the pack. We'll see what lone icon we get to put in the club, guys. Obviously, it's going to be doing nothing. We're not going to be able to use him, but it's the second time we've seen the icon flare pop up on the series. Only ever got it once. We get Hadji. Prime? Boosh. No, baby. Damn. Could have had so many better icons, and we get Hadji. I may as well discard him, actually. We'll hold on to... Actually, all this is untradeable. we'll just get rid of all the untradeable stuff, guys. We'll get to open the icon pack anyway, and the next one is a rare players pack. This is where we are hoping to get one of these Festival of Football players. Fingers crossed, it's a Finn pack. Oh my god. Oh my god, we try our hardest and we get let down. We get Smalling, who actually may sell for not much. We'll get rid of him now though. Hold on to the rest of the players and get rid of all these dupes in a sec. I think actually one of them's already on the trade pile. Anyway, so guys, that's the midweek draft done. 2 more to do for the week. Fingers crossed we can get some good players and even some good drafts as well, because currently we're sat, I think it's 102 wins now, isn't it? So how do we sit? How do we sit with drafts? Let's go and take a look. Boosh, and we are 132 entries, 102 wins. Not bad at all, in my opinion. So guys, leave a like on the video, subscribe now. Until next time, bye bye.